So on May the 1st, 2020, my daughter passed away in hospital. We followed all the rules. And because we were following all the rules, only one parent was allowed to be with her when she passed away. And when I hear comments like the comments that gentleman just, I don't want to call him a gentleman, what he said about the mixing and everything, I'm so angry. And there's nothing no one can do, not even an apology, that can take us back into time and change that.
Oh, I can understand why you're angry. And the idea that both parents couldn't be...
She was 14 years old.
Yeah. Did she die of COVID?
No.
No, something else.
She had other conditions, but we were in hospital in and out for a while. And again, only one parent could stay with her. We followed everything. We complied with everything. My grandparents, my parents and my husband's parents didn't even attend her funeral because we were following the rules.
God.
And we just wanted to be careful that no one else, that obviously we had been in hospital, I had been in hospital with her, but I didn't want anyone else to then catch COVID if I had it. And then it just makes me angry that, bring your own bottle and have a party because we're working hard. I'm sorry, you're mixing different households at a workplace. That's not following what the guidelines were at that time.
And tell me about those days when only one of you could be with her. And did you know that she was dying at a certain point?
No.
You didn't?
No. No, we didn't. She was ill. She'd been ill for 7 years, on and off, so she had a few disabilities and other problems. But she was critical. She was not in a good place. 2 days before she was ill, she was taken to cardiac ICU. And still we were told, only one parent. Only one parent. Up until the last, I was sitting out that last, every day, those 2 days she was in ICU. One parent was in the car outside the hospital.
It's so cruel, and yet it is cruel. And if I'd been the doctor saying only one of you, or the nurse saying only one of you, I'm actually not sure I could have done that, to be truthful. But
they were following the rules.
I know. And what I'm coming to is
security outside the hospital were following the rules.
You were all doing
and then
what you've been asked to do.
Things like this just makes you... I don't even know if it's anger or just being upset, because nothing could go take us back there and change it. Not even an apology, nothing. I did that very day. I brought it up with the hospital, and they changed their rulings in honour of my daughter Boban. But it didn't change what happened to us. But what I was worried about, I didn't want any other family to go through it. But she's got 2 other sisters. Their biggest question to us is, why couldn't we see her when she went into ICU? Why couldn't we see her?
Yeah.
We wish we could have seen her. And I have no answer for them. And not a single minister there will have an answer for me.
No, they won't. And were you with her?
Yeah.
And did she die peacefully, Sangeeta?
I don't know. Who knows? Who knows?
And what you talked about your daughters there. What damage has it done to those who weren't, your partner, your daughters? What damage has it done to them? Not being...
Well, for my daughters, my other daughters, one at the time was 17 and the other was 10. It hurts them, even to this day, even, it's only 18 months or so, a bit over, but that's one thing they hold on to, especially the youngest ones. Like, why couldn't I see her?
Yeah,
and that's going to take years and years. And there's nothing I can do to sort of to take the pain away. I can help them. I can get them counselling. We talk. We can do things and things. But she says that's my regret. Why couldn't I see them? Her.
Yeah, which I can completely understand, because you want to be with people in those situations because you love them, and you want to do it. It almost feels like a duty as well, doesn't it? It's not just love, it's duty as well. Yeah.
My girls are very strong, very tight together, have a lot of time for each other. They've got they call each other the Sugar Sisters. And to not be there, I don't think they'd want to have seen that, but they didn't see her for a while, days.
So when you see that email reported, 100 people invited, bring your own bottle, when you and your partner had to decide who got to be with your 14-year-old, what does that do to you?
I'm shaking inside. It disgusts me. It disgusts me.
Do you
because I think then we were still getting the daily, I can't remember now, but I don't know if we were getting the daily updates of how many people are passing away. Please don't mix.
We were.
And both of us were not allowed to be by her side at that last moment.
And was her funeral restrictive as well?
Yep. We were told only 10 people could go there. My dad was told to shield, so we thought it was best for him not to attend anyway. But we were following the guidelines. Her grandparents were in their 70s. We were following the guidelines.
And
so why is it one rule for us and one rule for them?
If you could say something to the Prime Minister today, what would it be?
I'm disgusted, and they're wrong.